Sister Wives Kody Brown paternity test paid, results soon. Sister Wives star Kody Brown had to take a paternity test for his youngest child with Christine Brown Woolley. It seems that the test has been paid for, so does that mean the results will be here soon? Keep reading for more details on what is known so far. Kody Brown's paternity test paid, so results soon. It is not easy in polygamy to always put the father's name on the birth certificate. The practice was not legal and often frowned upon, especially in Utah. That is where Kody Brown and Christine Brown Woolley's youngest daughter, Truly, was born. Additionally, she was the only hospital birth Christine had, as they were big on delivering at home. There was also the factor of government assistance, and more money was paid to single mothers. Kody and Christine's daughter, Kody Brown, has talked about the little scraps of food they had growing up. More so, it was all on Christine to get her kids insurance and take care of their medical bills. This was documented when Kody Brown had to undergo her scoliosis surgery. It was Christine who ensured she had the medical care she desperately needed. Now that Christine has been away from the plural family since early 2021 and has relocated to Utah, she has a newfound strength. Christine has opted to sue Kody for back child support, but she also had to prove paternity. He is not on Truly's birth certificate, so this was vital. According to the Ashley's Reality Roundup, the test was paid for on October 23rd. Therefore, it was likely already taken by both Truly and Kody Brown, and they may have gotten their results already. Per the Cleveland Clinic. Unfortunately, for fans who want to know what is going on and the status of paternity, that is all sealed. Of course, Christine was pregnant with Truly in season 1 of Sister Wives, so this is simply a formality for her case. It is also another reason to make Kody angry at her, but she is likely tuning him out. Fans are against Kody. Sister Wives fans are against Kody Brown and have been for some time. They do not like how he calls his ex-wives out and claims they are pulling the victim card. Yet that is all he ever does. He also has no intentions of reconciling with his children. Kody alleged he only wanted to reconcile with second wife, Janelle Brown, to get in good graces with their kids. That was only after she rejected his advances, as she was over and done with him. So if Christine Brown Woolley wins her case, then all Sister Wives fans win. Are you hopeful that Christine will come out victorious? Let us know and watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC. The early morning sun painted streaks of amber and gold across the Utah sky as Christine Brown Woolley prepared for another day. The past few years had been a whirlwind of emotions, punctuated by moments of newfound freedom and harrowing confrontations. Leaving behind a life with Kody Brown and the complex entanglements of polygamy had been a defining chapter, but one particular challenge loomed larger than most: the fight for recognition and justice for her youngest daughter, Truly. The roots of paternity doubts. Truly, born during the early seasons of Sister Wives, was more than just another child in the sprawling Brown family. Her birth was documented with a mix of joy and tension. It was Christine's only hospital birth, a significant departure from her usual practice of home deliveries. This decision wasn't just a personal preference, but a necessity at the time. The family had lived in Utah, where polygamous families were subjected to relentless scrutiny, and births that could raise legal and social questions were often handled with caution. Kody Brown, the father of Christine's 6 children, had his name omitted from Truly's birth certificate for reasons only understood within the labyrinth of polygamous life. As Christine pieced together her new life outside the confines of plural marriage, this omission, once a shadowy detail, began to resurface as a focal point. It wasn't about the past anymore. It was about protecting Truly's future. The test that sparked questions. The decision to pursue a paternity test came on the heels of a bigger legal battle. Christine, emboldened by the support of her new husband, David Woolley, and her adult children, took steps to ensure Truly received what was rightfully hers. The crux of the issue was clear. Without Kody's name on Truly's birth certificate, legal proceedings for back child support and recognition became complicated. Paternity tests in such cases weren't simple. They came wrapped in layers of emotional and legal complexities. For Christine, it wasn't just about financial support. It was about standing firm against years of being undervalued and disregarded. For Kody, however, it was another flashpoint in an increasingly public, contentious relationship with his ex-wives. On October 23rd, according to the Ashley's Reality Roundup, the paternity test was paid for, a small detail that hinted at larger developments. Fans speculated whether Kody had been reluctantly pulled into compliance, or if he'd willingly agreed, perhaps realizing the tide of public sentiment had long turned against him. A family divided. For many who followed sister wives, Kody's actions were no surprise. In the years since Christine's departure, he had become a polarizing figure. Once regarded as the head of a pioneering, albeit unconventional, family, his reputation now bordered on the infamous. The reasons were plentiful. His blatant favoritism toward Robyn Brown, his strained relationship with his older children, and his public denouncements of his ex-wives, particularly Christine and Janelle. Online forums buzzed with outrage as new details surfaced. "Can you believe he didn't even have his name on Truly's birth certificate?" one fan wrote on Reddit. The comment section filled quickly with echoes of disbelief and frustration. "It's not surprising. He's always been about himself," another user added, garnering hundreds of upvotes. Meanwhile, Christine, who had once walked on eggshells to keep peace in a polygamous marriage, was now standing tall and unapologetic. Her new husband, David, proved to be an unwavering source of support. "David has given me a sense of strength I didn't know I had," Christine admitted in a recent interview. "It's not just about fighting for Truly. It's about claiming what's right for all my children." The legal battle intensifies. Kody's reluctance to engage with Christine's legal push was layered with bitterness. Insiders claimed he viewed the lawsuit as a betrayal, a sign that Christine had turned her back on him in every conceivable way. "She was always the one I could count on to stay, even when things were hard," Kody confided to a close friend. The statement, however, fell on deaf ears when repeated to Sister Wives fans who were quick to point out that Kody's grievances were largely self-inflicted. Christine's lawyers were meticulous, ensuring that every document was airtight. Proving paternity, even with years of filmed evidence from the TLC show, was crucial. A legal source explained, while it's evident to the public that Kody is Truly's father, court proceedings require concrete proof, especially if financial support is on the line. The paternity test, taken by both Kody and Truly, was conducted with little fanfare. There was no dramatic scene at a clinic or heated exchange at the doorstep. Just quiet compliance, underscored by years of unresolved pain. Public reactions and fan theories. The news of the paternity test was enough to send shockwaves through the Sister Wives community. Fans dissected every available detail, crafting theories, and speculating on what the results might mean for Kody and Christine's already fractured dynamic. "It's not just about the money," wrote a prominent Sister Wives blogger. "It's about accountability." Kody has spent so long painting himself as the misunderstood patriarch, but this is Christine's way of forcing him to face reality. The idea resonated with fans, many of whom had watched Christine shoulder the burden of raising her children with minimal support from Kody. Stories resurfaced about Christine's struggles to ensure her kids had basic necessities. a stark contrast to Kody's apparent financial favoritism toward Robin's household. Comments flooded Christine's social media profiles, messages of support from strangers who felt inspired by her resilience. "Christine, you're showing the world what true strength looks like," one follower wrote. The influx of encouragement only solidified her resolve to see the process through, regardless of how it might inflame Kody's already volatile temper. The waiting game. The results of the paternity test, though sealed from public view, were anticipated by those in the inner circles. Christine knew that whatever the outcome, it would cement her case. And while the legal battle raged, Kody's interactions with his other children came under renewed scrutiny. Kody Brown Padron, one of Christine's older daughters, took to social media to subtly weigh in on the situation. "Growing up, we had to make do with what we had. My mom was our rock, our everything." "That hasn't changed," she posted, alongside a throwback photo of herself and her siblings as children. The post, though gentle, underscored the undercurrent of hardship Christine had faced as a single mother in all but name. Janelle Brown, Kody's second wife, also found herself drawn into the narrative. Although she had separated from Kody, their interactions still carried the echoes of years spent together in a shared household. "I knew Kody would have a hard time facing what Christine was demanding," she later shared in an interview. "But if there's one thing I've learned, it's that Christine won't back down when it comes to her children." Kody's response. Back at his home with Robin, Kody's frustration festered. He paced the room, the walls around him feeling narrower with each passing day. "Christine always had a way of making me feel like the bad guy," he vented to Robin, who listened with a mixture of sympathy and weariness. Privately, Robin wondered how much longer the public and their shared children would let Kody evade his responsibilities. The facade of the strong family leader was cracking, and it was only a matter of time before it shattered altogether. Kody's frustration reached its peak when he took to social media, posting a cryptic message that read, "It's easy to play the hero when you're only telling one side of the story." The post ignited a firestorm of reactions, with fans interpreting it as yet another example of Kody playing the victim. "Is this man serious?" One commenter wrote. "Christine is just trying to make sure her daughter is taken care of. Kody, do better." The backlash was swift and unrelenting, pushing Kody further into isolation. The results are in weeks later. As the tension reached its breaking point, Christine finally received confirmation. The results of the paternity test, crucial to her legal case, had been delivered. She opened the envelope with steady hands, David standing by her side, offering silent support. The test confirmed what everyone already knew. Kody Brown was indeed Truly's father. The confirmation was both vindicating and bittersweet. Christine's fight had never been about doubt. It had always been about securing recognition and justice. The legal wheels turned faster now, with the paternity test serving as a key piece of evidence for Christine's case for back child support. Kody's reaction to the results was muted, at least publicly. Those close to him said he retreated further, spending more time away from the cameras and avoiding confrontations. His once vibrant public persona was a shadow of what it had been. Christine's next steps. Christine knew that winning the paternity confirmation was only the beginning. "This isn't about money alone," she shared in a candid conversation with a close friend. "It's about showing my children that they deserve more than just empty promises." Janelle, who had been watching from a distance, reached out with a simple message. "You did it. We're all behind you." The bond between the ex-wives was stronger now than ever, a testament to the shared experience of